Survivor Thrivers, Authentically Me, Regina B is back with another run vlog. So today is run day 3 and this is week 13. So we have 13 weeks to my first half marathon. Let's go. And today is actually going to be a speed/hill workout. I was going to run outdoors because it's so incredibly beautiful outside, but I did run outdoors yesterday for my recovery well, it was a long run because it was 40 minutes, but it was more so a 40-minute recovery run. So I decided to go ahead and run indoors on my treadmill. And I made that decision because I can put, the incline up as much as I want to go for a hill. And I can also choose the speed that I want to go. And also, I really want to focus on my form as I'm running uphill. And I don't want to have any extra worries in my mind as I'm running. So I don't want to have to worry about cars, dogs, people looking or whatever. I can just be in my basement, in my home, running on my treadmill, doing a hill workout, and focus really on my pace, my effort, my form, and just get it done. So the workout that I chose is with the Nike Run Club app. It's called Hillier, and Hilliest. And it's a total 27-minute experience. So it starts out with a 5-minute warm-up, and then it goes into a 1-minute at incline. I'm going to choose my incline to be at 7 and my speed to be at 7. And that it's 1 minute. Then recover for 1 minute. Then it goes into 45 seconds, recover, and then it goes 30 seconds, recover, and you repeat that 3 different times, and then there's a cool down. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I will be back on to let you guys know how it goes. My daughters haven't seen me run on the treadmill downstairs on a high incline, so they wanted to see me as well. So that also contributed to why I was like, I'll just run indoors. And I kind of like doing it how I've been doing it. So run indoor, run outdoor, run indoor, run outdoor for my 6 runs throughout the week. So I really enjoy that. And then I'm going to pick a yoga session to stretch it on out, because when you do hills or incline work, it really works your tuchus. When I say tuchus, I mean your glutes and your hamstrings and your calf muscles. So I'm about to get after it, and I will let you guys know how the run goes after that. So we are at week 13 weeks to go to half marathon, and this is run day 3. Is it 3? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yes, because today is Tuesday, August 17th. So I'll be back on to give you guys an update in just a little bit. I'm back, and I'm done with my run. The Nike Run Club Hilliest, and Hillier guided run. Whew. Average pace ended up being 10:37. You can see, if you want to check out my stats, I'll definitely screen record that so you can see the different interval paces. But basically what I did was I hit manual start on my treadmill, did the 5-minute warm up at an incline of 0, and the miles per hour was at 5. So that was my warm up for 5 minutes. And then the 3 different intervals, how I did it, since I was, I'm listening to the guided run, but I'm, manually doing it. So for the first round, which is 1 minute at your 10K pace, I did 5.5 on the miles per hour and 5.5 on the incline. Just because I didn't want to mix it up too much, because I wanted to share the information with you guys. And I knew that if I mixed it up, I wouldn't remember. So then the next interval was 45 seconds at your 5K. So I went up to 6, and the incline was at 6. And then the last interval in the sets is 30 seconds at your mile best. So for that, I went up to miles per hour of 7, and my incline at 7 as well. And so we did that 3 times around. I would definitely recommend following or doing that guided run, because the coaching, I think it was Coach Chelsea Cox, The coaching was really, really great. You know, I like how on the very last interval, because, you know, that's 3 rounds, but that's 6 sets of hills. And so for the last one, she's like, run up to your best self, pass your last, you know, your last best. And it was just really encouraging, and I was able to finish it. And it made that last 30 seconds go by really fast because, oh, let me pause for a second. So the recovery time. So for the 1 minute 10K, the recovery was 2 minutes. For the 45-second 5K pace was 90 seconds of a recovery. And then for the 30-second at your mile best was a minute of recovery in between those. So for that last set, after I finished the 45-second at 5K, as I'm recovering for that 90 seconds, you know, nerves come in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm winded, I'm tired. Am I gonna be able to do that 30-second mile push? And so the fact that she came on and was like, you're pushing past your last best, you're pushing up to your best, you know, the best version of yourself, I really appreciated that. And it made that 30 seconds go by so fast. And then she ends it. And then I went ahead and added on, as you can see in that last thing, I did about an 8-minute cool down effort. And it said that I averaged out at like 10 something on that. But I'm really, you know, impressed with my pace. I feel like doing those inclines and then coming out with an average pace of 10:37 is really good. Like before I did my cool down, it was at 11:03. And I did my cool down at 6 miles per hour. But I would say if I was judging it based on like my rate of perceived effort, I would say my cool down was probably at my RPE 6. But I was still able to breathe comfortably. I was able to focus on my breathing. And now I'm doing my walk cool down, which I didn't start my watch for my, like I want all my stuff. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I was like, wait a minute, I want my cool down points towards my exercise move rings, you know, for those of us that are like reward oriented. But yeah, it was a great effort. Like I said, I was really able to focus on my form, my breathing, my foot strike, not hurting myself, not injuring myself, because when you get past miles per hour 6, that track on the treadmill that belt is moving. And so shout out to anybody that goes up to like 10 and 12 and, you know, they crush it. Me, I'm not trying to hurt myself. Like I might one day see if I could do it while holding on. But, you know, that's not a question that I really need answered because I have short legs. So there's no, you know, I can kind of set my miles per hour at a certain pace and I can go several different paces on one, like if I set it for like 6 miles per hour, I can either do like a light shuffle jog or I can do like a really quick step because my legs are so short. So I have enough, you know, leg to where I can move them like fast, like a little rabbit. But yeah, it was great effort. In the beginning, I did feel my right calf muscle speaking to me. So when she said, you know, pause it and go stretch, I did pause it and like just shook it out for a second and then got back on. And then also on my recovery times, I did a -% or a, you know, downhill as she would call it. Because what you're supposed to do is on those pushes, those paces, you're running up the hill and then you recover down the hill for, you know, 2 minutes, 90 seconds, and a minute. So what I did for that was for my first effort, which was 10K, I went on a decline of -1, and then for the 45 seconds, -2, and then for the 30 second, -3. And like I said, I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna stretch it out though. Right now, I don't feel anything in my calves, like my legs feel strong. I'm recovered, and I've been at this for about 6 or 7 minutes now of walking. It was a great effort. And like I said, I really enjoyed the coaching. I created my own playlist because I'm like, it's a hills, you know, the hills. I call my playlist on Apple the Hills. But it really only played the songs that I already listen to all the time. Like I added some different rap songs on there, and they didn't play any of those. They play all my Christian rap songs, which is fine, because those really get me motivated too as well. But so what I plan on doing now to do like a recovery, or an active recovery, I'm gonna find, the girls wanted to do a yoga session where we do inversions or handstands, but I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more gentle. I do enjoy doing the handstands or the inversion yoga sessions because they really work the upper body, and I like being upside down, so I might do it. But yeah, definitely gonna get a yoga session in, just to stretch everything out and to love on my muscles and to love on my bones and joints. Hydrate, and then I'm gonna have a celebratory meal. What that meal is, I don't know. It could be boiled eggs because I love boiled eggs, or it could be something more exotic that I make. But yeah, so run day 3, 13 weeks to go to half marathon. Done, cooked, and in the books. Remember to get after whatever your get after is, no matter what that is. Leave a comment if you want to share your journey and share your why. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the content. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not. And I will see you on the flip side. And I just want you to know, if you haven't heard it today or you don't believe it, you're blessed. I love you so much. God loves you so much more.